Welcome back to the channel, dudes. My name is Laggin, and today I figured we'd check out some of the new features in Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Zombies that we haven't seen from previous Treyarch titles. Before we get started, if you end up enjoying the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button with the notification bell turned on, and please drop a like. Okay, let's start out with number 5, Operator Mods. So on the screen, you can see the MOG shotgun in action with the Operator mod Dragon's Breath attached to it. So these mods are just attachments for the weapons that add a special ability to them. In this case, the Dragon's Breath shoots incendiary ammo that burns basic enemies and does extra damage to special zombies. Not every weapon in Black Ops 4 can have an Operator mod attached to it, but there are quite a few, and you get them by just leveling up your weapon, playing with that specific weapon. You keep leveling it up until it reaches max level, and you're going to unlock the Operator mod. But it does take up 2 slots, and you are limited to how many attachments you can put on a weapon. So I don't have them all unlocked yet, but some of the ones I do use are the Stiletto Knife and the Dragon's Breath. The Stiletto Knife on the Strife is awesome. It allows you to knife zombies much longer than you would be able to with the default knife. Up to, I think it's like 5 rounds or so, just a single knife swipe will kill a zombie. But like I said, not all of them can have this, but there are quite a few that do have this, and some are better than others, depending upon your play style and what you're trying to do. So just play around with them, see which ones you like. Definitely a cool new feature in Treyarch Zombies. All right, next up is gonna be perks. Now, of course, perks are not new to Treyarch Zombies at all, but the way that they implemented them into the game this year is a brand new feature that we all had to get used to at first, but turns out to be pretty good. So you're able to customize your loadout at the start of the game, and you can choose what perks you want to bring onto the map. And this is actually awesome. Not only can you choose the perks you want on the map, you can actually choose the location in which they're going to appear by putting them in specific machines. What makes this so good is that if you're trying to do something very specific, you want a specific loadout. There's been so many times in the past where I'm like, man, I wish this perk was on this map. It would be so helpful in this situation. And now we can actually do that. In addition to having the perks wherever you want them on whatever map you want them on, you can also equip a perk in a specific machine that will allow it to have a modifier. So the Odin machine and the Tonic machine are your modifier machines, and a perk modifier gives you an additional perk on top of that perk. It buffs that perk. It gives that perk a special ability. There's also the option to load out with a perk called Secret Sauce, which is amazing. A lot of people don't know this, but you can put Secret Sauce in all 4 of the machines on the map. And what this allows you to do is to go around and just get random perks from every single machine. Let's say you're doing an Easter egg and you're about to enter the boss fight and you have your 4 perks. It'd be nice to be able to change those up with something different that's gonna help you in the boss fight. Well, Secret Sauce is gonna allow you to do that. Sure, it's gonna cost a lot of money. You gotta run around to all the machines, and you can keep rebuying from the Secret Sauce machines until you get the perfect loadout that you want. And by the end of the game, when you're ready to go in the boss fight, one thing I've noticed about this is that you have a ton of cash in these maps. So spend those points, mess around with Secret Sauce. It's a lot of fun. All right, number 3 is gonna be weapon sharing. This is awesome. I love how they did this in Black Ops 4. So you could spin the mystery box. If it lands on a weapon you don't want, but a teammate does want, you can knife the weapon now, and the teammate can grab it. It'll turn green. That'll let you know that you did it correctly, and the teammate can just grab it out of the box. Simple as that. So this can be really useful if the monkey bombs show up, but you have, let's say, the Wraith Fire, and you don't want to get rid of that, but your teammate's like, hey, I'll take those. Knife it. Your teammate's got the monkey bombs. Now you both have a very powerful piece of equipment to use against the zombies. This is a great idea. I really like it. I believe we saw something kind of similar on Revelations where there was a table and you could put down a weapon and a teammate could pick it up that way. But this is on all of the maps. You can knife the mystery box. Great new feature. Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Okay, number 2 is gonna be power drops. And again, power drops are not new, but they changed some things about them that made them really, really cool, much better. And one specifically we're gonna be talking about is max ammo. I cannot tell you how many times I've uploaded a video where a max ammo will drop and then I'll pick it up before I reload, and then people in the comment section or on stream are like, you're wasting ammo, reload before you pick up that. Well, now we don't have to reload before we pick up max ammo. Not only will it automatically resupply the gun that's in your hand, the one you have stowed as your secondary will also get filled up just by going up to it. Now, old habits die hard. I still find myself reloading, but I don't have to anymore. It's incredible. No more wasting 50, 60, 70 bullets when you have an LMG in your hand and you don't reload it before you pick up that max ammo. This is a great change. We're not done with the power drops there. There's one that's even better than the max ammo, and this one is awesome. Of course, we're talking about Carpenter. The first time the word awesome and Carpenter have ever been used in a sentence together, and it's all thanks to Black Ops 4 because the shield is so very important in Black Ops 4. There's so many different types of zombies running around. You're always getting hit in the back, and that shield will start to deplete. And now, if you see a Carpenter, grab it, and it will repair your shield fully that is on your back. So Carpenters and now licensed contractor, which of course the elixir that you can get in the laboratory, are super important. Very, very good power drops to get. It'll also save you the time of having to run all the way back to the table, wherever it may be, to get a new shield or repair the shield. And it'll save you points because those shield repairs now cost points, and it goes up over time every time you go to repair the shield. So very cool. Power drops made the list at number 2. Before we get to the number 1 spot, there are a couple of things that didn't make the list that I would still like to mention. So shooting while drinking perks and elixir. You're no longer tied to an animation where you can't do anything. Like in World War II, your hand got stuck on the machine. In previous Treyarch titles, it was drinking the bottle. Now you do have an animation, but there is a gun in your other hand and you can hip fire it, and that might be able to get you out of a jam from time to time. Also, unlimited running by default. Stamina up will give you sprint, which is faster than running, but you can still run non-stop from the start of the map. Also, another cool feature is playing with bots. You can play with up to 4 bots, which is awesome. They are really good. They've got like unlimited insta-kill on their guns. It's crazy. If you haven't played with bots yet, give it a go. And now it is time for that number 1 spot. Number 1, the new game mode Rush. And like I said, it's a game mode. It's not really a feature, but it is featured in Zombies, so there's a loophole for you. Number 1, new feature is Rush. Have you played this yet? This is insane, fast-paced zombie action, and you're playing against other players, and you guys are trapped in specific areas for a certain amount of time. And the goal is to be the guy who gets the most points. You can do this by getting a bonus multiplier by not getting hit by the zombies. And there's also coins that'll be awarded, and you got to run and try to pick those up before everybody else does. And this will also boost your multiplier so that when you're killing zombies, you're getting more points than everybody else. Using traps is a great way to troll your teammates. You can cut off areas with traps, and you can also hog the kills with them using your specialist ability, all kinds of stuff. You can buy perks, you can pack a punch your guns. When you pack a punch, there's a 15-second cool off before somebody else can do it, so make sure you're the first one pack a punching. And like I said, it's just amazing. It kind of reminds me of Hardpoint a little bit from multiplayer, where there's these zones and you have to go to the zones and all the action takes place in those zones. Once the next zone is revealed, everybody is a mad dash to run to that next zone. So in a way, kind of like Hardpoint. I absolutely love this mode. I haven't played it enough yet, but the 3 or 4 times I have played it, I've truly enjoyed myself. I think this is a great party game. If you haven't played it yet with your friends, jump on, do it now. Zombie Rush coming in at number 1. I want to thank you guys for checking out my video today. If you enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like on it. I should have also mentioned in the honorable mentions that mutations is a pretty cool feature as well, but I forgot. But now I remembered, so we're all good. And as always, it's been your boy Laggin24, and I will see you next time.